Hello everyone, hi, what is up? It's me, Angie. Welcome back to my channel. I am so freaking excited to be doing this video with you guys today. I wanted to get this done like right when this album came out, but I was just so busy with work and it came out right before I left for my trip. I'm finally doing it now. I'm so excited. Obviously, as you can tell, this video is a music and makeup series video to Sabrina Carpenter's new album, Emails I Can't Send, right? That's the title. I've listened to this album already like many times. Surprised I don't even know the title of it. Emails I Can't Send, yes. So yes, clearly this is a music and makeup video. I have no makeup on. I'm gonna do makeup with you guys while listening and reacting and giving my commentary to Sabrina's album, Emails I Can't Send. I have already heard this album, so it's not going to be a first ever listen or reaction, but I am going to still give my thoughts and my reaction anyways, even though it's not my first reaction. Either way, I'm so excited. I have a lot I want to say about this album. I have a lot of thoughts on it, but let's get into it. Let's start makeup and let's listen to some really good music. The first song is called Emails I Can't Send, which is also the title of the album, and I believe this is about her father's infidelity. I did hear that, so I do know that. I do know some background of some of these songs. The fact that she just like opens the album with this song is so painful. Like, that really sets the tone of what this album is gonna sound like. Like, it's a pretty fucking sad album, but okay, let's just listen to it. Times like these wish I had time and shame for you, my enemy. Oh god, like how painful. I love how she's very like descriptive and very storyteller like in this song. At least I feel like a lot of songs, at least in the past, have been very broad. I think that they've done that on purpose to make it very relatable so that people listening can insert their own feelings and thoughts into it. But I love this kind of almost change lately in a lot of music where it's not very broad, it's actually very descriptive and unique to the person writing the song and singing the song. I think even with all the details, you could still kind of like change it up and make it about yourself in a way and make it more relatable to you. You know, even though it is very detailed, I like that it's like detailed, but also you could still like get what she's saying. Like, you might have been in that situation before. Oh my gosh. I love the slow build too. You really hear it's very gradually starting to kind of build a little bit in the background. I love that she just keeps on going. There's not really any pause. She just keeps on going and it feels like very progressive. Like it's progressing in the song. Like there's no break. It just kind of like goes on. I kind of like that. Man. I love the build in the background. Oh my gosh. I feel like even though this is such a detailed song and maybe so similar to Sabrina, it is in a way extremely relatable to a lot of people. I mean, take out the context, like, I love you but you're such a dipshit, like you could have applied that to so many different things in your own personal life. I think you could really see how her father's infidelity affected her and how she views relationship and love. I think that makes it such a good album opener. Like, you see the reason why she is the way she is in the very first song, and you kind of see that in all of the songs following up. She has this baggage now onto her, and it's affecting how she views love in her relationships, and that in itself is relatable. Concept of having things happen to you and have it affect your love life in the future. I know I've dealt with that stuff in my personal life.
I mean, as they say in Chicago, you had it coming.
Next is Vicious. I fucking love this song.
1 year, 10,000 bad moments, but it was dressed up in heated emotion. You're lucky I'm a private person. I've quietly carried your burden. Just love me, then pretend you didn't. Crush my heart and wreck my image.
I love that lyric. Love me and then pretend you didn't. It's almost like it's like one sentence but like two sentences at the same time.
Like a certain type of woman who's smart but neglects intuition.
I think that lyric is very telling of who the song is about. We kind of all know that who this album, or at least this song, is about. I think there's a lot of similarities in what Sabrina's talking about in this song, what Olivia Rodrigo talks about in her songs. There's a pattern there. Now you gotta act like I die. Oh, you're so vicious. I love this. Like, are you kidding?
I loved you, but I wish I didn't. Why you gotta be so vicious?
I love that ending there too, because she switches it and says, I loved you, but I wish I didn't. Whereas in the earlier of the song, she says, you're so vicious, love me, then pretend you didn't. Like, she switches it up there. She's like, I loved you, but I wish I didn't love you. I really decided to go there with this makeup look today. I don't know if I like this. Okay, next is Read Your Mind. Ah! This song feels like kind of disco-y, doesn't it? So I think this song is about, you know, kind of that relationship with the other person where it's very back and forth, and you just never know what they're thinking, and they're kind of like always angry at you because you don't know what they're thinking, but they don't tell you what you're thinking, and you don't communicate with me, you don't talk to me. Like, it seems like that type of relationship.
Oh, I'll be laughing when you say that you really have changed. Finally found your way, 'cause I'm close to your face.
Like, she's like, you want me to like be there for you all the time and always be there and answer all your texts, be at your beck and call, but then you also say you want to be alone. Like, there's mixed signals happening here. I can't read your mind. What do you fucking want? Like, obviously, clearly you don't know what you want, is what she's saying in the song. Her vocals are so good. Oh my gosh. Now I just remembered, I'm pretty sure she has little like notes in the Spotify storyteller portion or something. So for emails I can't send, she says, the song that inspired the record, someone looked up to, let me down, and that changed the way I love and receive love. Yes. And then for Vicious, he says, the lyrics are very forward. This isn't how I'll feel forever, but it's how I felt in that moment. Oh. For Read Your Mind, she said, if someone were to be a human question mark, then this song is for them. So next is Tornado Warnings.
We were never in the park, talking on a seesaw, teetering with our feelings in the dark.
This says, I will always love how nostalgic this song feels. This is based on a true situation where I wasted $200 on a therapy session. I did see, like, I think I saw a video of her performing this live somewhere, and she had mentioned before the song that she said the words tornado warnings are both literal and like metaphorical, because she really was in a park with someone on a seesaw and there was literally tornado warnings happening, like literally, but they ignored them and stayed there. But also obviously metaphorically, like, I ignored all those warnings.
And logically the last thing I should have on my mind, but I want you there sometimes. I guess maybe that's why I'm lying to my therapist.
So this also is kind of a double meaning too, from my understanding. And correct me if I'm wrong, you guys. Let me know in the comments below. But when she says, you know, I'm lying to my therapist, for two reasons. One, because she knows she shouldn't be with this person and she still is, and she doesn't want to tell her therapist because her therapist is going to tell her exactly what she knows and she doesn't want to hear it, which is that she shouldn't be with this person. But also, maybe she should get a different therapist because she shouldn't feel uncomfortable with telling her therapist these things.
I think he's on me every time I say I'm over that son of a bitch.
So that line makes me think that maybe that means she's already told her therapist that she's no longer with this person anymore. So that means they have actually broken up and she's saying, you know, I'm over it, but secretly she's still going back to him. So this makes me think that this relationship was on and off for a little bit. She says, she's telling him like, oh, I'm over this guy. I'm never gonna go back to him. That's not the truth. Oh shit, did I don't think I put concealer on. Shit.
Call you out, you call me baby, but that's not gonna stop me from lying to my therapist.
Next is because I liked a boy. Oh, she just calls it all out in this song.
I said I wanted thin mint, and you said you knew a guy.
I love that.
Bonded over black-eyed peas and complicated exes.
So yeah, the little note here says this song is about the black-eyed peas. Tells you, I think, what you need to know about who the song is about. The fact that she said complicated exes also, I think, proves a lot. The exes that she's referring to for her is Griffin, I think his name is. I think they had a pretty bad breakup. Her and that one guy, I forget his name. Obviously for Josh, who obviously the song's about, it's Olivia, and it's complicated because they still work together and all that stuff.
Now I'm a homewrecker, I'm a slut. I got death threats filling up semi-truck. Tell me who I am, guess I don't have a choice. All because I like the boy.
I think this song is about people on the internet calling her homewrecker and a slut because everything that happened between her, Josh, and Olivia. She really just calls it out. But I don't think that she, in this song, is being shady to Olivia. I think she's really just being shady to internet culture.
Was only trying to hold you close while your heart was failing. It's not internet.
You know, I think this song could also be just really relatable just to girls in general. You know, being called a homewrecker and a slut, I think is so common for girls. This is about online situations and online fans and stuff, but I think there's so many times in our lives that we get that feeling, like, you know, even if it's not on that good of a scale. You know, I'm sure like things in high school and catty girls, you know, there's that notion between, you know, girls and guys. When girls sleep around a lot, they're a slut, and when guys sleep around, they're like the coolest guy ever. You know, like it could kind of relate to many different meanings. This for what? When everything went down, we had already broken up. All because I like the boy. Because I like the boy. Are you kidding? Like, wow, what a good fucking song. Okay, next is Already Over, which this has been a song that's been kind of on repeat for me personally. I love how like punchy it is. You know, I love the punchy kind of fast beat kind of songs. So I love Holy Ground. It's one of my favorite songs by Taylor Swift. It also kind of has a little bit of a country, I think, twang to it. A little bit.
For hours better, we shouldn't talk for hours on end.
So again, this song feels very much kind of that back and forth kind of relationship that just like you're trying to end it, but you both can't seem to end it. You feel that punchiness? That kind of country twang to it, I feel like. I guess it's like poppy country, maybe not like super country, but it definitely leans a little more poppy, you know? That little chorus there has a little bit more country in it, but that does go back to kind of being that poppy sound. And she's basically saying, like, as an already over her house, like, she wants to end this, but she can't. The person's sitting right in front of her, and she's like, well, can't leave it out, you're already here. I mean, I'm not gonna fight it too hard, you know what I mean?
After the aftermath, I know you'll be coming back to the bedroom, and it won't be the last time, it won't be the last time.
Are you kidding? I love that part. I love that part where it like kind of sucks all the music out, pauses for a minute, take a beat, and then she says I with no sound, and it comes into the music. So good.
Yeah, like my bed, but it likes you too. How am I supposed to live in now that you're already over?
Oh my god, what a good song. Alright, next is How Many Things.
You used the fork one.
Oh yeah, this lyric.
It turns out forks are
Fucking everywhere. So funny, but so true. Like, I feel like after you break up with someone, you just get reminders of them everywhere. And obviously it makes it way more harder to move on when you just like are reminded by them everywhere you go.
I wonder how many things you think about before you get to me. I feel myself falling further down your priorities.
Ah, that is such a good lyric. I feel myself falling further down your priorities. I think this kind of means like the breakup is coming. You feel it coming because this guy's no longer in it anymore. And I think also, I hate to be the comparison person, but I have to. I feel like in Olivia Rodrigo's documentary, Driving Home to You, she reads one of her diary entries, and in it she says, I could feel the guy's grip on her loosening, or she could feel her grip on him loosening, something along those lines. And that feeling is so painful, and both Olivia and Sabrina have clearly felt that with this guy. It's interesting kind of hearing the similarities between the two.
Make excuses for your constant.
Oh, and that part hurts so much.
I wonder how many. It doesn't matter whether or not I want to. I can't help it. It's a habit. Your corner in my mind is well established.
It's like you're still in my mind, but I'm clearly slipping out of yours.
Am I right? Even a second thought.
Oh, that feeling. Such a good song. It's so sad. Should I do yellow eyeliner? I kind of want to do yellow eyeliner. Next is Bet You Wanna.
Told me I'm your only. It's all unfolding. Paid lies you sold me. All saw the light of day.
Damn.
You've been wasting time on the other side. If you're satisfied to stay. Didn't think about it when you let me down.
God, what the hell? I forgot how good this song is. Damn. This feels very much like a revenge kind of song, you know? Like, look how hot I am, bet you want me now. Like, I moved on, but I bet you want me now. I love that.
Bet you hate the way that you say goodbye, and you still can't even tell me why.
Ah!
But I'll keep that between you and I.
Oh!
I bet you did think about it when you let me down.
Oh my god, this is so good. I'm ruining my fucking makeup with my expressions. Damn. Such a good fucking song. What the hell? That should have been a fucking single. Wow, that's such a good song. Wait, next is Nonsense. I fucking love this song.
I might change your contact, but don't leave me alone. I can't help myself when you get close to me. Baby, my tongue goes numb. It's on the road. It's about you and me.
Ah!
And that you got me thinking nonsense. Caught was in my stomach when you walk in. But I had to jump the octave. I think I got it next, but I forgot it. I'm talking all around the clock. I'm talking home and my knots. I'm talking opposite of soft. I'm talking wow thoughts.
Oh! She is into this guy. She's like very sexually attracted to somebody. Oh, I love it. It makes me feel like such a hot bitch. Like, I get it. I love songs that make girls feel so empowering, and I love it. I love it. I heard a lot of people comparing this song to an Ariana Grande song. Like, they definitely hear, I think they hear that kind of influence. I hear it too.
This song catchier than chicken pox is. I bet your house is where my other sock is.
Oh, I love that lyric. I bet your house is where my other sock is.
And thought I'd rather pop it. How quickly can you take your clothes off, pop quick?
Oh, I love this ending.
That one's not gonna make it. Most of these aren't gonna make it.
So good, so good. Next is Fast Times, which was a single, and it's so good.
These are fast times and fast nights, yeah. Tiptoeing past so many stages, but what the fuck is patience?
I love that. Tiptoeing past so many stages, but what the fuck is patience? Kind of saying like they fell really hard for each other and they got into it really quickly, you know, they didn't really take no time. Okay, interesting. The storyline says, when I realized I've spent half of my youth pretending that I am unfazed by things that have really fazed me. Oh, yeah. Damn. Next is Skinny Dipping.
It'll be Wednesday. I'll be going to this coffee
I
shop.
remember when the song first came out and we were like, what the fuck is this song? It's good on me. It's good on me. Obviously this was a single, but I think it's definitely not my favorite song at all, but I get why they put it as a single. It's very interesting.
Take it all off and just exist. And skinny dipping harder under the bridge.
Her voice is so beautiful, man.
And we won't say it, but both of us will be thinking about how different we are from those scared little kids that had those arguments in your garage.
So this feels like a song that is talking about the future in the present. So she's kind of like writing a song thinking about what the future holds for this relationship, where she's like, I'll see you in a cafe, like kind of romanticizing the future and being an adult and talking about all the ways, you know, we ruined this relationship and oh, we were just stupid kids back then, you know? It feels so nostalgic, I feel like.
We've been swimming on the edge of a cliff, harder under the bridge.
Honestly, it really is a beautiful song. Alright, second to last song is Bad for Business. And I remember, what did she say for the storyline? She said, a foreshadowing record. I think that really says all you need to know.
He's good for my heart, but he's bad for business. They don't know me like my baby. We're good and
Oh my gosh.
I like the way you like to laugh at dirty jokes. I know they'll always land. If I'm just writing happy songs, will anybody sing along?
I love that part too. If I'm just writing happy songs, will anybody sing along? So this is clearly a song written during a very happy time in her life where she's like, oh my god, like I'm never gonna be sad ever again, like I'm just gonna keep writing these happy songs, like that's not good for my business, like I need to write sad songs. That's what's relatable. But then I think it's very foreshadowing as to what happened and her kind of, you know, reputation, I guess you could say, and the drama. Like I don't know, do you know what I'm trying to say though? Do you get it? Do you get it? I love that little effect. Oh. Oh my god, so good. Last song is Decode. This is such an interesting song. I kind of get why she ended the album on this song. Let's listen.
You're good at the fall and
I love this lyrics too.
Too much than getting scared. You're good at impersonating someone who cares. Overanalyze it from back and beside. Done looking for signs and the gaps in the silence.
I love that she does that.
There's nothing left to decode. Being myself, did that emasculate you? Learning from
Damn, being myself, did that emasculate you? She goes so fucking hard in this album.
and you had me for a minute too.
So, I mean, I think this is a song about the end of the relationship. You know, clearly the relationship kind of had a very rough ending. It didn't end, you know, peacefully by all means. It seems like the relationship was filled with a lot of questions, and she was always questioning herself, always having to analyze things and question things. She's like, this relationship is now done, like it's over, and she's like, feeling good, like there's nothing left to decode, like I don't have to fucking overanalyze anything anymore. She's like at that point where she is like looking back at herself when she was in that relationship, and she was like, why did I do that? Like obviously it's because you're in love and you had those rose-colored glasses on. I think we could all relate to that, where it's like you look back and you're like, damn, like I'm so mad at myself for like putting up with that shit, you know? Also, I don't think this is about Josh, to be honest. I think it might be about, what is his name? That guy she did before Josh. I don't know, maybe it could be about Josh. But I don't want to just assume all these songs are about him, you know? Oh, I love that. Oh, her little laugh. Such a beautiful ending to an album. Wow. Okay, my camera's dying, so I'm just gonna get my final thoughts out quickly. Such a good album. Really, really well done. Honestly, I feel like all these songs are such like hits. All of them can be. Okay, my favorite songs are probably Vicious, Because I Like the Boy, Already Over, Bet You Want It, and Nonsense, I would say. I think Sabrina and her team really hit it out of the park with this. The success of this album is kind of like the best revenge for her. So not necessarily because of all the drama, but just like for herself. She's like, I'm a good fucking artist. Alright, that's all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is the finished look. I think it came out so cool. It's just green and yellow. I think it's really pretty. I love you guys a lot. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!